Folks, today morning there was a very strong push from inside me to talk about quote unquote God again and also about avatars. This God and also this avatar are not your movie heroes. They are not to be worshipped. They don't kill people, in no time. The cinema movie heroes in India will kill all the villains in no time. Thousands and thousands of people they will be able to kill. Not thousands, I'm sorry. It's about 50, 60 people they will kill in no time. God and these avatars are not such entities. All these heroes, just like the Prime Minister and President, when they come among the people, armored people, there will be a big hype, big crowd. There will be people asking to give way to the president or prime minister to walk, to move. So similar thing happens in movie world. God is to be understood. God is never to be feared or worshipped. Avatars are normal human beings with the knowledge of the whole creation. That's all to it. There is nothing more. Avatars are not to be worshipped. Especially in North India, most of my viewers are from India, and most of them are from Tamil Nadu. And there are quite a few still from the north. Northern India, these avatars are worshipped beyond imagination. In South, they worship their gods, Shiva, Vishnu, and things like that. I've told you many, many times, very emphatically, what God is. I said that when the witness and witnessed, the witness is what you call Shiva, and witnessed is Shakti. For example, you are the witness when you are living in this world, and everything that you see around you, witness around you, they're all Shakti, energy forms. Shakti is nothing but just this energy. Only difference between scientific energy and the divine energy is that scientific energy are things that can be seen through the five senses and also scientific instruments. There are some special senses to see the energy beyond it. But they're all, even when you see through a different form of instrument, other than the scientific instrument and also the five senses, they are one and the same. They are seeing the same thing, but the form that will appear to them when you see with some special instruments, just like the one I described, which is on top of my head, to recollect, to remind you, when I experienced my first spiritual experience, there was very, very strong, powerful rotation around my top of the head, and at the end of that powerful rotation. This golden light entered through top of my head into my body and cleansed my body. And it is that rotation which constructed an instrument in my subtle body to see the world of gods. But those forms, those stages of God is the same thing as you with your five senses see today in the world around you. But those are different forms belonging to a different frequency which is different from the frequency that science can recognize or your five senses can recognize. I have told you several times that when this witness and witness are together, just like you are in deep sleep, and the witness and witness is together, there is nothing to see, nothing to be seen. Hence, the thing we want to can call, if we can call that as a thing, is undefined because there is nobody to define. There is nothing to be defined. Something which cannot be described. This is what Hindus call Paramashivam, or as they call in Tamil Parambur, which means something, some undefinable thing which is beyond description. They said it very correctly. Only thing is, the Hindus forgotten this very, very powerful truth, fact. And when that one separates, the witness and witness separates and takes the ignorance of life and death. I said in my earlier videos, this Adi Shiva and Adi Shakti. I call them Adi Shiva and Adi Shakti, but they are just names. You can call that as Adam and Eve or Alpha and Beta. Doesn't matter. The names don't mean anything. It is that stage that the witness and witnessed, when they separate, they assume this form, and then they further restrict themselves with the additional instruments like the three eyes, the Maheshwara stage, which is called God in Christian tradition, and that one emits the three lights, and the human beings are formed using these three lights, as well as the Vishnu, which is a stage obtained or transformed into, the Maheshwara transform itself to this Vishnu stage by uniting with this golden light. I talked about this in several videos. All these God's world, which Christians call Kingdom of God, is another form of the same undefinable thing. And I seem to have the knowledge of this whole kingdom of God as well as kingdom of heaven, which is nothing but this Paramashiva state where there is no opposites like birth and death, etc., etc. And also I live the normal family life. Because I live a family life, I face the same kind of problems as anybody else in human form experiences. Because of the ability for me to integrate the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven, and also this world, which we call earth consciousness, I'm able to say very, very clearly what is life, what are human beings, without contradicting the scientific facts. These truths that I'm talking about are told in Hindu scriptures strongly, but people have forgotten that. People have taken things written in Puranas and Idihasas and whatnot, worship, create various kinds of forms in stones and marbles and so on, out of ignorance, and they are suffering. They are separating themselves from one group that worships one form from another group which is worshipping in another form. The way the world is going at this point is definitely towards undefinable miseries. You may think that currently there is a pause in the effort of superpowers to go into war, but that's only temporary. If the ignorance of the people continues as it is right now, there will be wars. Look at various governments, the presidents and prime ministers of various governments. Religion-based parties are winning. That shows those who are elected, or majority of them, are ready for conflict. They are preparing themselves for conflict. There was a video, and there was a comment in one of my videos, the first Kalki video in English, that is a Kalki Avadar, Hidden Secrets or some such thing. There was a comment. Basically, he said, Sanatana Dharma is the end time path. What he really means is that is the path, that's the one, that's a method to bring prosperity after all this, what they call Kali Yuga, or the state of misery, sorrows, ends. So to eradicate all the suffering, he is just repeating what I believe others have been saying. Sanatana Dharma, invented by the Indus Valley civilization. They call themselves as Aryans, specific race. What they have forgotten is, before they assign a name to the small group of people who lived at a given point in time, the name Aryan, as opposed to Dravidians and the Caucasians and Mongolians and so on, they were all human beings. Human beings are nothing but a specific form of the eternal unknown when the human beings see through their five senses. But ultimately, they're all the eternal unknown, the form of the eternal unknown. They forgot that. Forgetting that, they think that Sanatana Dharma is the technique or method, the way of life. They even formulate that in such a way that it is very scientific and so on. But they assign very, very strongly that it is something which was formulated by the Aryans in the Indus Valley. Why this attachment to this race? I have been telling you, this is all ignorance. It is this ignorance which is dividing people among the lines of religion, caste, race, color of the skin, country attachment, linguistic attachment. which is going to create tremendous amount of trouble in the world. People have to understand very, very clearly that human beings are also the forms of God. If they are killing themselves, there is nothing, no author, no God can save them. Because human beings are forms of God, they have full capacity to make a life joyful and also sorrowful. There is nothing, no avatar, nobody can prevent them. Avatars can only instruct, can tell them what is the truth and what is not the truth. Nothing beyond that. That's why I said in one of my videos why the Sri Lanka shooting cannot be prevented by God. Forgetting that all these forms are nothing but the eternal unknown. One of my viewers asked me, put a comment in one of my videos, if you think that you are the God, well, I need some 20,000 rupees to pay my debt. Why don't you give me 20,000 rupees? Another one said that, why don't you, if you are God, why don't you prevent this Sri Lanka shooting? You are also as inept, as powerless as everybody else. Why are you calling yourself as a God? Or I didn't call myself as God. I said I'm the eternal unknown, undefinable one. People are thinking that these avatars will give them boons, give them money, predict their future, make the people happy. Because people have been treated as slaves by all these fake swamis. Even today, these fake swamis have taken different forms. They appear to be very genuine. They build tall temples, tall statues for Shiva. Pour all this milk and all other stuff on the top of that Shiva statue. There are wealthy people around that guru paying a lot of money. The guru is instructing Shivoham. Then people are all repeating that, thinking that they will reach the stage of Shiva and me are one and the same. It's all ignorance, folks. They are even charging several thousands of dollars. They meaning the gurus. Some of them are genuine, I should admit. Very nice people, very knowledgeable people. But they are not prominent. The prominent gurus, they are charging to take the people to go to Himalayas. And there is a lake there. And the Himalayas in the morning, early morning, when the sun shines on the Himalayan peak, it reflects some golden light. They think that that golden light is the light that I've been talking about, that Hindu scriptures are talking about, Shiva. So there are special charges to go with the guru. A lot of money. That's how they make money, the gurus. I was told by one of my friends that people are being taken to Amarnath I believe it's a town in the northern India. And they've been told that if you go to Amarnath, then you will get moksha. Even one of my close relatives, there was a group some time back, I'm sure still it is operating in Tamil Nadu, that takes all these ignorant people to North India, make them bathe in Ganges, Ganga river, in filthy water. And when they come back, they are respected very highly, that you have gone to Kashi, taken bath in Ganges, you are divine, you will go to moksha. All these things are ignorances, people. I don't know when all these ignorances took hold of people. All these fake gurus are making use of this ignorance and minting a lot of money. Let me tell you very, very strongly again. God and avatars should never be worshipped. You should understand what they are saying. What they are saying is the truth. You should have enough knowledge to understand who is a fake avatar and who is the real one. There are lots of them these days claiming to be Kalki avatar. How can somebody be a Kalki avatar, even an avatar who reads books, who promotes one religion over another, asking all other religions to abandon their religion, come back and join or prostrate before this avatar standing for Sanatana Dharma? Why shouldn't other people in other religions claim the same thing? All these things are divisions, folks. They will not bring peace. They will bring only destruction. So please understand this. Gods and avatars are not movie heroes. They are not going to kill people. Their words have to be understood. The world that you are seeing appears to you as this world because of your five senses. There are life beings with the different instruments to see, to witness, and they will see different world. It's obvious because even among human beings, there are people who are colorblind. What they witness is black and white world. They can never see color. That shows what they are seeing, what appears to be as their world, depends on the instrument through which they are seeing. It's a scientific truth. That's what you have to understand, folks. The world is always changing. The world that you are seeing through your five senses is always changing. Stop worshipping these gods. Change along with the change in the world without hurting other people. Do the best and make enough resources to live happily. Never hurt other people. Love everyone. Love is the only one which cannot be formulated by human beings. They can formulate different religions, different group of people can formulate different gods, worship them, and so on. The love, the golden light cannot be touched. There cannot be any form in that one. That's the one which will reform this whole world, which will bring peace and happiness in the world. That love that Jesus Christ preached and gave his life. That is the one which will redeem this world from destruction. But that golden light does not belong to any religion. Understand this. Never worship anything for whatever reason. Understand what the world is and who you are, what gods are all about, what an avatar is. Realize this deeply inside. You don't think that there's no point in myself realizing, but there are other people who are not going to realize and they will do harm to me. No. Change will happen from the bottom. Everyone at the bottom has to change. That is why Jesus Christ talked to common people. He didn't talk to the kings and the rulers. He talked to common people, instructed them about the kingdom of God, though people at that time could not understand what he was talking about. The change has to take from bottom up, not top down. No avatar, no prime minister, no president, no guru, however powerful they are, can impose their ideas on human being, because basically every human being is free. They are not slaves. They can only be instructed. Ultimately, you have to change. Only then there will be peace in this world. Only then there will be love in this world. And that's what I want to talk to you folks today. I'll talk to you another day on another very important topic. Talk to you soon.